Good morning, McClintock, and welcome to episode 3 of STEAM. So, today, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you how to create a Google site for your STEAM project. Now, soon, everyone in the school is going to have a group to go to for their STEAM advisory. That is going to be based on something that you're personally interested in, but more on that later. Everyone's going to be getting a survey with a whole bunch of different topics to choose from. But it doesn't matter what topic that you choose that you're passionate about, there's going to be a problem that you have to solve. It doesn't matter if it's maybe the party planning group and you have to come up with a creative way to throw a birthday party. That might be your problem. Or it might be a fashion design club where the problem is you have a fashion show coming up. What kind of garments are you going to create? So it doesn't matter what group you're in, you're going to have a problem. And it doesn't matter what group you're in, you're also going to be documenting the process that you go through. So if last year you created a Weebly to document your process, you can continue to do that if that was something that you're comfortable with. It's perfectly fine. Over the summer, I had the opportunity to learn a little bit more about Google Sites. And Google Sites is a very convenient way to document your process, especially since everyone in the school has a Google Drive, has a Google account, and has a Chromebook. So today, I'm going to show you a little bit about how to create a Google site, plus all the things that you're going to need to put in to your STEAM portfolio project, or STEAM project portfolio, sorry. So the required pages that you're going to have have a home page. The home page is going to tell about you as a student. On this page, do not include any personal information like phone numbers or anything else that isn't safe to share, because this is a professional portfolio. This is not a personal portfolio where you're gonna, I don't know, send it to your friends or throw up any, Snapchat videos or whatever you're gonna do. That's not what this is. This is a professional portfolio. So the home page is going to tell about you as a student. I want you to think about, let's say you try to get into a college and you're going to submit this website as part of your college entry. What are some of the things that a college entry panel might want to look at? Maybe you as a dedicated student, you as a lifelong learner, whatever that's going to be, that's for you to decide. This is not a personal site, so keep that in mind as you work through this. The other pages that you're going to be required to have are going to be the pages for the next 3 years. The first page is going to be your 2018-19. That's where you're going to put all of your documentation this year. 2019-2020, that's for next year. 2020-2021, that'll be for the year after that. Those of you who might be in 7th or 8th grade and think, well, why would I need those other pages? The thing I can't stress to you enough is that this isn't just a school assignment. This is something that you can continue to do every year. The way we learn, the way we do things, it's changing. So you can continue this process outside of school. So I still want everyone to create a page for each one of these 3 years. Now, if we're going to do that in Google Sites, here's what you do. The first thing that you want to do is you need to start up your site. So let's go into here. You're going to first bring up your Google Drive. I have my Google Drive up right here. After you have your Google Drive up, you want to click on New. After you click on New, you're going to go down to the bottom where it says More. After you hover over More, you go to Google Sites. And you're ready to rock and roll. It was that easy. So the first thing that everyone should do is to title your site with your name. Like for me, I'm going to title it Mr. Gorman Steam Portfolio. Steam Portfolio, and I'm going to hit Enter. After that, you're going to title your page. I'm going to title my page the same thing I titled my document. Mr. Gorman Steam Portfolio. Okay. Okay, so that's all set. Now, to create those pages, what you want to do is go off to the right and click Pages. You already have the home page set. That's one of the default features. Now, if you go down to the bottom of that plus sign and click on it, that's how you create a new page. It's very simple. So you would title it 2018, 2019, and hit Done. You've created a new page. You do the same thing to create 2019, 2020. It's crazy to say 2020. And then you go 2020 to 2021, which is even crazier. And hit Done. So in the matter of 3 minutes, we have set up our Steam portfolio. It's one of the easiest things that I learned to be able to set these up. Other website creation platforms, they can be a little tricky and you have to sign up for accounts. This, everyone's already got the account and everyone already has the drive. It's a matter of clicking a few buttons. So the next thing that we're going to need in each one of those pages, these are going to be the 6 elements that you're going to have to document. You're going to state your problem. You're going to research your problem. You're going to brainstorm solutions to that problem. You're going to either sketch some ideas that came up during your brainstorming, or you're going to be creating some prototypes. After you go through that, then you're going to have your final product. That final product can look very, very different depending on your Steam group. The final product could be a presentation about your about the birthday party that you created, which, by the way, there's some amazing ideas came out of that last year. Or maybe a video of the fashion show that you helped design. That might be your final product. Then the reflection is going to be where you sit back and think about the process that you went through. So, to add these onto your site, what you would do is click in the page, like I'll click in the 2018-2019 page. And that'll bring that up. And then you go over here to where it says Insert. Now, you can insert text boxes. So if you want to, you can type in problem, research, brainstorm, sketches, final product, reflection. You can type that right in and just document everything with text if that's how you want to do it. If you want to be a little bit more creative and have more of a design layout to it, there's all these different layouts on the right-hand side. Let's say you wanted to have one, maybe this is where you put an image of the problem, and over here, this is where you write your problem. Like, I needed to design a dress for the fashion show in March. Maybe that's the problem that you have. Maybe that's your problem. And over here, if you want to get a little creative with it, you might upload an image. Maybe you already have an image of a dress that you saved, or I don't know. The creative part is it's where you get to shine. So that's might be where you insert the image. And then maybe for the next one is where you do all your research. Maybe some different patterns that you'll look at or different designers that you'll look at. So I'm going to retitle this just problem. Nope. So your problem, your research. And then maybe this is your brainstorming. And down here for brainstorming, you might write a paragraph of the process that you went through for brainstorming and then add an image over there. So you have brainstorming. Next, these might be your sketches. These might be, oops, sorry. These might be the sketches of the dress you'd create, or maybe the expense sheet for the birthday party. And then here's where you have your final product. This might be a videotaped presentation. This might be an image of that final garment. And finally, you have your reflection. And then under here is where you'd include the text of the process you went through and think, how well did I do? Or what bumps in the road did I come across, and how did I persevere? Any sort of reflection that you might have. So that's it. Those are the things that are required for your STEAM portfolio. So I would go back and I do this for 2018, 2019. Do the same thing for 2019, 2020. Same thing for 2020, 2021. Now, the ways that you can the ways that you can personalize this site, they're so easy to do and they're very limitless. Like, let's say I want to change that background. All you'd have to go is to change image, upload. This is a very neat feature. You can go to select image and you can go to search. And you can search Google. Like maybe, let's see, maybe dresses. And maybe that's the dress that you wanted to create. Or maybe that's the background that you wanted to make. So clicking 2 or 3 buttons, that was it. That was it. You can also go to themes, but all of that is things that you can get into the site and explore. You can explore on your own. You can personalize it however you want. But the things that you absolutely need are these 4 pages, the home, 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, and those 6 different elements. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these elements up. If you want to spend some time setting up your site. And then the rest of the time is for you to explore. Explore to personalize, and to think, how am I going to change the world? So it's been fun, everyone. Happy Friday, and we will see you later. So teachers, if you want to hit pause on this, you can definitely do that. Other than that, enjoy your weekend.